to the next presentation of this session. This is given by Zhang. He's a sales vice president at Ideal Deposition Equipment, and he has been working for Ideal Deposition as a sales VP since 2019. Zhang, please start your presentation.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay. So I'm going to share my screen. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes, but you have to go in presentation mode.
Okay. Can you see that?
Not yet. You have to go in presentation mode somehow.
Okay. Sorry. Let me share. Is this okay?
Yes, please go ahead.
Okay. So I'm going to give my presentation. Okay. So first, thanks for TaiyangNews colleagues. You did a very great job for hosting this meeting. Thank you. And ladies and gentlemen, so my name is Zhang. Please call me Dan. I'm working with Ideal Deposition Equipment and Applications Shanghai Corporation Limited as a sales VP. Today, I'm introducing our solar cell equipment to you. Our company also has some history. So in May 2013, our company was founded. In 2015, we had built China's first inline ALD equipment for solar industry. Till now, we have totally more than 170 sets of ALD equipment sold and installed at our solar customers' fab. In 2020, we started to build all kinds of tube equipment, including PECVD, diffusion, oxidation, etc. for solar industry. We have quite a few industries equipment, for example, packaging, graphene, IC chip. But today we will focus on solar business. And our ALD, PECVD, diffusion, oxidation, polysilicon, TCO, etc. equipment are built and can be customized for all kinds of solar technologies, including PERC, TOPCon, etc. technology. We are also doing equipment development in HJT, perovskite, etc. Technology. And as all of you guys, and I think many experts in this conference, you all know that solar cell efficiency is improving a lot every year. And nowadays, PERC solar cell mass production already achieved more than 23 efficiency. And you know that mass production's higher solar cell efficiency requires better equipment to do the mass production. And here is our equipment portfolio for solar business. For PERC and TOPCon solar cell production, we provide diffusion equipment for both phosphorus diffusion or boron diffusion. And we also make inline ALD equipment for aluminum oxide deposition. We built PECVD for silicon nitride deposition and polysilicon of TOPCon process. From 2015, we built China's first inline ALD equipment. We have developed 4 generations of ALD equipment, and our ALD equipment got the Shanghai Science and Technology Progress Awards in 2019. And these awards from Shanghai did prove that we had spent so many years in technology development. Till now, we have already got more than 170 sets of ALD equipment have been installed in solar cell manufacturing fab. Among them, more than 30 sets of our ALD equipment has been installed for our overseas customers. With atomic layer deposition mechanism, processing with TMA and water, our ALD is making the aluminum oxide film achieving a very long minor lifetime and a very good negative charge density, etc., which means a very good quality of aluminum oxide film. Our ALD helped TOPCon customers achieved more than 0.1 sorry, let me click. Okay. Thank you for reminding Mr. Gemi. Okay. And we have achieved more than 0.1% efficiency, higher solar cell efficiency. As you can see, that although TMA and water can build very good quality aluminum oxide film, but it can also make some wraparound to the other side of water, which PERC and TOPCon solar cells do not want the wraparound aluminum oxide residue in the other side of the wafer. But because of our inline working mechanism, our ALD equipment does not have this wraparound issue. And as you can see from this data, our inline ALD equipment has a very high throughput. For 1H2 wafers, we can make 14,500 pieces per hour. For 210 wafers, our throughput is 10,500 pieces per hour. And during the mass production, some of our customers ask for a thicker aluminum oxide film. Because some customers found out a thicker aluminum oxide film can help make the solar cell higher efficiency and more optimize the process for some PERC solar cells. And especially thicker aluminum oxide film is helpful for TOPCon solar cells. And sometimes even customers ask for a 10 nanometer thick aluminum oxide film. When the aluminum oxide film thickness is increased from 3 nanometer to 10 nanometer, our ALD throughput would keep the same and won't be reduced. And so for this point, I want to say that during mass production, we are very flexible for customers some special process, especially when some customer ask for thicker aluminum oxide film. And from this, this is some production data for 1H2 wafers. And you can see the uniformity data, and the uniformity is very well, and the wrap-around effect is almost without wrap-around. And for that, you can see that for the top side emitter, the top side emitter passivation of N-type TOPCon solar cell has more critical requirements for film growth and passivation. And it is very important to be without wraparound. This is very critical for TOPCon solar cells. And our TOPCon customers are very happy with our ALD because we are doing very well without wraparound. And by the way, PERC solar cells mass production also don't like wraparound. Besides our free of wraparound advantage, our inline ALD also have other advantages. For example, low wafer breakage rate for big size and thin wafers and half size wafers, etc. Some nowadays, a few customers are trying to do 210 half size wafers production with our ALD equipment. And for your information, our inline ALD equipment throughput won't be reduced by this half size wafers production. And this TOPCon solar cell production performance data has proved the very good quality of our aluminum oxide film. We have achieved a very good minor lifetime, about 10,000 microseconds, and excellent G0 performance, average about 2 to 3, or are less than 4. So from this, you can see our aluminum oxide film quality is very good. And this makes a very high solar cell efficiency for customers. Okay, so let's go to our high throughput oxidation and annealing equipment. This throughput is very high, as for 1H2 wafer throughput is 19,200 pieces per hour. For 210 wafer, we can produce 16,800 pieces per hour. This means 1 gigawatt 1H2 PERC production only needs 0.9 sets of equipment, while 1 gigawatt 210 PERC manufacturing lines only needs 0.8 sets of equipment. And our fast furnace diffusion equipment also has a very good, very high throughput, 10,500 pieces per hour for 1H2 wafers, while 8,400 pieces per hour for 210 wafers. And each 1 gigawatt 1H2 PERC needs 1.7 sets of equipment, and 1 gigawatt 210 PERC only needs 1.5 sets of equipment. And for this diffusion, our diffusion also have other advantages for multi-gas flow distribution and control, and precise temperature control, and 2.5 meter long temperature control zone, and 595 millimeter inner diameter. And each tube contains 3,200 pieces of 1H2 wafers, or 2,800 pieces of 210 wafers. And these are the wafer temperature measurement results. It showed that our temperature control is very precise. And our diffusion equipment has effectively improved square resistance uniformity by using multi-gas flow control. This is our PECVD equipment for silicon nitride process. Now we have a 2.6 meter long and 6 zone temperature control with upside and downside supplementary heating. And our 6 tube PECVD equipment annual output is more than 350 megawatt. Well, let me make a short summary here. Our inline ALD is single side deposition without wraparound. And because of outstanding passivation performance, our ALD achieved minor lifetime as 8 to 10 milliseconds and more than 0.1% higher efficiency at TOPCon solar cell production, and very well suitable for PERC, IBC, and etc. technologies. And because our ALD is an inline machine, it is better adapted to bigger wafer size and thinner wafers, and with a much less wafer breakage rate and a wider process window. And we also have very high throughput and very well temperature controlled tube equipment, such as diffusion, oxidation, PECVD equipment, etc. Our equipment and services have earned respect and repeated purchase orders from our overseas solar customers. More than 50 sets of our solar cell equipment have been installed overseas since 2018. We will be happy to work with our overseas customers to support you to succeed in your solar cell production. And as we know that nowadays, overseas countries, especially India and Europe, have some overseas solar cell makers are trying to do some expansion for your solar cell mass production. And we hope our experience at PERC and TOPCon solar cells mass production can help you to be more successful in the future. And thank you for your listening. Please contact us for more discussions in the future. And thank you.